Choose wisely, son, because today you will decide who your mother will be. Those words shook the grand ballroom. Chandeliers sparkled above, and the room was filled with elegant models dressed in designer gowns. Each one was hoping to win the heart of the billionaire and become part of his wealthy empire. The billionaire stood tall, confident and powerful, with his hand resting on the shoulder of his young son. The boy, dressed sharply in a red vest, looked around nervously. He did not care about wealth, jewelry, or beauty. He just wanted love. But the room erupted in whispers. How could a child decide something so important? The billionaire smirked, thinking his son would surely choose one of the glamorous women in front of him. But little did he know, the choice would shock everyone and change their lives forever. The models stepped forward, one by one. They flashed their perfect smiles, showing off diamonds and speaking sweet words to the boy. Each one tried hard to impress him. One promised endless fun. Another bragged about her beauty. Another spoke of exotic vacations and luxury cars. The billionaire crossed his arms, watching proudly. "Go on, son. Any of them can be your mother," he said. But the boy was not convinced. None of their words felt real. As the glamorous women paraded in front of him, his eyes drifted to the back of the hall. There she was, the maid. She was not dressed in silk or jewels, but in a simple uniform. She was not trying to impress anyone. Yet her warm smile, gentle hands, and kind eyes told a different story. She was the only one who had ever listened to him, cared for him, and treated him not like a rich man's son, but like a child who needed love. The billionaire clapped his hands, signaling the boy to choose. The room grew silent. Everyone leaned forward, waiting for the name of the model he would call. But instead, the billionaire's eyes widened in shock. "Her?" he asked, his voice trembling between anger and confusion. The boy nodded firmly. "Yes, father. She is the one. She takes care of me when I am sick. She tells me bedtime stories. She makes me feel safe. I do not want a mother who only loves money. I want one who loves me." The maid dropped the towel she was holding, stunned. She never imagined that the boy, the son of a billionaire, would choose her over women who had everything. The silence was broken by whispers, laughter, and disbelief. But the boy stood tall, unshaken. The billionaire's face turned red. He had expected his son to choose someone glamorous, who would make the family look powerful. Instead, the boy had chosen a humble maid. "About me," the billionaire looked into his son's eyes and saw a sincerity he could not deny. For the first time, he realized what his son truly needed was not luxury, it was love. The hall grew tense, waiting for the billionaire's decision. Would he listen to society's judgment or his son's heart? Finally, the billionaire raised his hand for silence. He took a deep breath and spoke. "All my life, I thought wealth and power could buy happiness. But today, my son has reminded me of something greater: love." The models lowered their eyes in shame. The maid, trembling, could hardly believe what she was hearing. The billionaire turned to her. "You may not be dressed in diamonds, but your heart is richer than any jewel in this room. If my son sees you as his mother, then so shall I." Tears filled the boy's eyes as he hugged the maid tightly. The room, once filled with whispers of doubt, now erupted into applause. The models quietly left their pride shattered. For the first time, the billionaire's mansion, with gold, it was filled with warmth, love, and family. And the maid, once overlooked, now stood as the heart of a family that finally understood the true meaning of happiness. And this is how love won over wealth. Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video, share it with friends, and subscribe to the channel for more powerful and inspiring stories. See you in the next one.